how things could be this way. I guess we'd better tell them this is a brand new day. Don't leave it up to the other man or to another day. Take your life into your hands. Make it work out your way. It's not the number of times you stumble down and fall upon the ground. It's the number of times you pick yourself up, keep on moving on. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Rosemary, Colette. All right, Lynette, Sade, Quentin, thank you for joining us today. Wow, another motivational Monday. Thank you so much for being with us today. This is the last Monday of the first month. Woo! I hope I hope that you have done the things you wanted to do to make this month your month for success, which helps you prepare this year to be your year for success. So thank you so much for doing what you have to do to create the life you desire. I want to remind everybody about we have our 21-day challenge, and today we're up to the 20th day. And you can check it out on our Facebook page at Dr. DR Success Man. It's also on our YouTube channel, Herbert Harris Millionaire Maker. So as we've been going through these 21 days, what we've been really getting a sense of is that it's always about basics. It's always about doing the basic stuff. Oh, someone mentioned to me that a part of our 21-day challenge is to really promote our New You for the New Year Success Bundle, to give you the step-by-step process to get that bundle to help you transform your life. And so be sure to go to our website, herbertharris.info. But what we're going to be doing on Mondays now, I think I want to keep us grounded. And I've gotten so many, the 12 Universal Laws of Success. This book is just, I just thankful that I took the time to sit down and receive the words. I didn't create it. I was open and receptive to it. And so on Mondays, we're going to do some very basic stuff. And I'd really love your participation. On Mondays, starting now, we're going to do a reading from the 12 Universal Laws of Success. And what I'd love to do is have different ones read portions of the book. And so that way you can join in on Instagram and read live. And so if you'd like to read portions of the book and be a part of the Monday morning Motivation Monday, DM me on Instagram, and I'll have Sade reach out to you. And then we can schedule every Monday. We have somebody different reading a portion of the book and discussing it. So don't forget, be a part of this. Now, today's topic, I wanted to go into something that gives you the power to create what you want in your life. And it's really to understand that everything we do comes from our consciousness. And there are 3 levels of consciousness. And in the 12 Universal Laws of Success, this is in the introduction, page 19 in the Super Achiever edition. But to understand these levels of consciousness, because it is on these levels of consciousness that everything else happens. So as you begin to set your goals, it has impact in your levels of consciousness. As you begin to execute your goals, as you face some of the challenges of life. So let's look into this on levels of consciousness. Success is a matter of consciousness. People can have success, and if their consciousness does not balance the level of success, it will not be sustainable. For example, many people who hit the lottery, they receive the blessing, the money, but the consciousness has not developed to a level commensurate with that type of money. I have an issue with giving away $400 million because I don't know anybody, very few people have the consciousness of how to handle 400 million. As a matter of fact, there are very few people who can even tell you how to handle $400 million. But in the final analysis, Everything happens, your success happens as a matter of consciousness. And it's important to understand that there are 3 levels of consciousness and that they all work for you. The first level is your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is what you think. This is your rational, logical mind. It is masculine in nature. And what I mean by masculine, it operates on a rational basis rather than emotional basis. It operates personally, selectively, and judgmentally. So in your conscious mind, you pick and choose. When we say we are where we are because of the choices we make in our lives, it's the choices we make in our conscious minds. Your conscious mind creates and develops your thoughts. So when you have a thought, for example, a thought of good health, that's in your conscious mind. A thought of wealth. Those of you, some of us are having financial challenges. Those thoughts of the challenges that you're having and how to get out of it, that's all in your conscious mind. Your thoughts have 2 aspects. The idea, which is the statement of the thought, and the feelings associated with the thought. So in your conscious mind, that's where the rational part is operating. You may be talking in the past, talking success, talking about all the principles necessary to create success in your life. But in your subconscious mind, you may be feeling failure. And so you'll go through the motions, but you won't get the results. The first law of success says, a mind shall have whatsoever it thinks in its heart. And so it's really about how you feel about whatever you're pursuing. Your conscious mind transmits these thoughts to your subconscious mind through the feeling aspect of the thought. So as you think about success, you think about, I want to be rich. Okay. Then how will it feel when you're rich? How do you feel about your possibilities to achieve wealth and riches? The conscious mind reasons inductively. It proceeds to conclusions based on observation, experience, and education. So let's say your thought is, I want to create wealth. And I think many of us right now coming out of this pandemic would like to create more money, want to create wealth. Well, then that's your rational thought, your subconscious mind. How do you feel about that? Okay. So you operate in the conscious level based on observation and experience. So your conscious mind may say, well, you know what? If I look at my past, I've failed in everything I've done in the past. Your conscious mind may say, I don't have a degree. I don't have the education necessary to achieve my goals. And literally, the thought is undermined by these feelings of negativity, of inadequacy. But that's what you get. If you accept that rationality about the thought, that will manifest in your life. So the conscious mind represents the world of effect. What you consciously think is the world of effect. But now the subconscious mind, this represents what you are. The subconscious mind is your emotional, feeling nature. The subconscious mind is feminine in nature. In other words, it has an emotional aspect, and it operates impersonally, non-selectively, and non-judgmentally. If I gave an analogy, the subconscious mind is like the garden. I have a garden outside, fertile earth. So the subconscious mind is like the soil in the garden. Whatever idea, whatever seed you place in that soil will grow in accordance with the nature of the seed. Example, in your conscious mind, I want to create financial security for me and my family. That's the thought. You plant that thought in your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind begins to manufacture. It does not judge whether you've been successful in the past or whether you have been, have achieved great things before. It does not judge whether you have education or lack of education. the subconscious mind operates on that thought and begins to create a reality based on that thought. But if inside in your subconscious mind, in your feeling nature, many of us were raised in families that were very critical. The first 3 words we learn as a child are no, stop, and don't. And so if we're operating on that vibration of no, stop, and don't, then when that conscious thought of creating wealth is put into your subconscious garden, that garden now objectifies that thought based on how you feel about yourself. You feel that you're inadequate. You feel that you've failed a lot of times in the past, so you'll probably fail again. You feel that you are tall, small, white, black, and that the system is against you. Whatever the feelings are in your subconscious mind. And so when you put that thought in there, that thought is going to be filtered through the feelings. The subconscious mind is non-selective. It receives all ideas and gives them form and expression through feeling. Your subconscious mind knows how you feel. And so when you put that thought of creating wealth into a feeling of inadequacy, a feeling based on past failures, a feeling based on disappointments, a feeling based on what the world perspective is, then you get the results of the feeling. It is non-judgmental in that it is not influenced by truth or falsity of the ideas it receives. So we see today in our political climate, in our social climate, that a person can perpetrate a lie, something that is untrue, and the subconscious mind will operate on that lie as though it's a fact. We have to be so careful now. That's why we have to be very discriminating in understanding the truth, the veracity of the thoughts we permit to come into our lives, into our minds. Because if you put a lie in your subconscious mind, it will objectify that lie. So you can either plant roses or plant arsenic. The subconscious mind is going to bring forth fruit. Your subconscious mind accepts every idea as true and gives it form through expression and feeling. The subconscious mind responds to persuasion, suggestion, and auto-suggestion. Now, that's where we use the power of affirmation. When we use our affirmations, that is a way to reprogram your subconscious mind. Because you put an affirmation, for example, we take our affirmation calendar, poster. I have a positive self-image. When you recite that and program that into your subconscious mind, I have a positive self-image. So now the thoughts that come into your conscious mind are processed through the feeling nature of I have a positive self-image. Affirmation, I believe in myself. If that's the feeling aspect you have inside, then whatever thoughts you have, your desire to be wealthy, your desire to be healthy, are processed through what you believe about yourself. So the subconscious mind proceeds on the assumption of truth of every idea and develops a system of logic that will manifest that truth in according with the feelings associated with it. The subconscious mind represents the world of cause. And I want us to really dwell on that for a moment, because you must be in control of your feelings. When you have control of your feelings, you can now objectify, bring into reality the things that you really want. And then we use affirmations to reprogram our feelings. I have a positive self-image. I believe in myself. I feel good about myself. I am beautiful through and through. As you reprogram your subconscious mind now, any thought that you have is processed through that newly programmed subconscious mind. Now, this is the biggie, folks. The superconscious mind. The superconscious mind is the source of all creativity and faith. It is your spiritual mind, which is neither masculine nor feminine. Your superconscious mind operates on a subconscious level at all times. It has complete access to all ideas, all feelings, all information stored in your conscious and subconscious minds, but it's bigger than that. It also has unlimited access to all knowledge and all information that has ever existed. Very often people refer to the superconscious mind as the God mind. And so this idea of achieving success is where you can get your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and your superconscious mind in alignment. We do it often through imagination, when we can imagine things that never were. We have access to those things that never were through the superconscious mind, because everything that's possible exists in the superconscious mind. I'll give an example. The conscious mind said in the 50s and up until Roger Bannister did it, the conscious mind said it was impossible to run a 4-minute mile. Everybody believed it. In the subconscious mind, the feeling was there that it was impossible to run a 4-minute mile, for a human being to run a 4-minute mile. So anytime that thought came up, I'm going to run a sub 4-minute mile, the subconscious mind said that's impossible. But the superconscious mind says anything is possible. So once Roger Bannister decided he could, first he said, I can run a 4-minute mile. He was saying it in his conscious mind. In his subconscious mind, he said, I feel I'm capable of running a 4-minute mile. Now, he didn't just feel it. He confirmed that feeling by severe and, rigorous training. When he finally broke the 4-minute mile barrier, he had a strategy. He had other people running the race to help him pace himself. And so all of this, the conscious, the subconscious mind worked. The superconscious mind said it's always possible. You just have to align your thinking and your feeling so that you can make it happen. I'll dwell on that for a moment, because in our daily lives, when we say we want certain things, in our minds, we want to create wealth, we want to create health, we want to create joy, we want to create good relationships. If that stated intention is now congruent to our feelings, in our subconscious mind, we feel loved, we feel capable, we feel confident. So that thought now comes into the subconscious mind, and that now gives you access to the superconscious mind. We often say, if you state your why, don't worry about the how. So the superconscious mind is that mind that gives you that extra piece of insight. So Bannister and his team did everything they could, but then it was the superconscious mind that gave them the vibration and the fortitude to get it done. Your superconscious mind is the source of all intuition, inspiration, and internal motivation. It is capable of goal-oriented motivation and is stimulated by clarity of thought and decisiveness of action. We think about the law of anticipation, where you anticipate something, you see yourself winning it, you see yourself crossing the finish line first. The superconscious mind does the facilitation of whatever it takes to manifest that reality. The superconscious mind responds to clear, authoritative demands by releasing ideas and energy. The superconscious mind is where prayer resides. When they say pray and move your feet, when you request through prayer a particular outcome, and you do all you can to make it happen, the superconscious mind brings in the energy and insight to manifest that you're seeking. You know, there's a scripture that says, if you tell this mountain to be cast into the sea and doubt not, then if you doubt not, then that you say will manifest. And so the superconscious mind gives you the power, excuse me, gives you the power to do what seems impossible, gives you the power to go beyond yourself, to create another level of results in your life based on your desire, based on your insight. Quentin, thank you so much. This is where meditation works, because it is through meditation, through quieting the conscious mind, through becoming one with the subconscious mind, that you are able to access the superconscious mind. Thank you so much, Quentin, for adding that. It is through meditation. And the scripture says, go into the closet, go into that silence, go into that place where you can strip away all the external interferences and meditate. It is through meditation, through quieting your physical senses, that you can gain access to your superconscious mind. Your superconscious mind is independent of time. The past, the present, and the future are one and the same. It is identified as the God mind. Procedurally, you have a thought in your conscious mind. The feeling aspect of that thought stimulates your subconscious mind, which then communicates and interacts with your superconscious mind to objectify, to manifest the thought into your life experience. And so, my friends, this idea, these levels of mind are like a foundation on which everything else is built. I recommend you get the book, 12 Universal Laws of Success, and there are other books on meditation, but get into understanding these levels of mind, because once you understand them and how they fit together, then they literally create a vibration to attract into your life experience that you're seeking. Thank you so much, Quentin, for purchasing a badge. Man, I can always count on you. I appreciate your support, your insight. Quentin is a financial insurance person and company, a hiker, but a person of great spiritual insight. So thank you so much for the badge. And any others who'd like to purchase a badge, we greatly appreciate it. It really motivates us and confirms and says to us that we appreciate you and that you appreciate us. So to wrap up today, understand the basics, the relationship between your conscious, your subconscious, and your superconscious mind, because on that foundation, everything you do will operate. We also recommend that you get our New You for the New Year Success Bundle, because once you understand how that mind base operates, you need the tools to manifest that. And the 12 Universal Laws of Success book is one, and the New You for the New Year Success Bundle is really a success toolbox that we put together for you. It has the 12 Universal Laws of Success ebook in it. It also has the workbook that goes with the 12 Universal Laws of Success. It has the 12 Universal Laws of Success audiobook, and that's not available anywhere else. You can't buy it on Amazon or anywhere. Over 6 hours of recorded information that I recorded for you to listen and to get the impact of the book. It has the 12 Universal Laws of Success live seminar that you can listen as though you were there and participate and use these principles to transform your life. It has other goodies, other audios, other classes. As a matter of fact, I neglected, it has the New You for the New Year Transformation course. It has the home study course in it that gives you the foundation on which to transform your lives. The study courses, the home study courses, a set of audios, a workbook, a study guide that helps you assess where you are right now. Look at your present situation. 2, look at the changes you need to make to transform your life. 3, to help you set new goals to take you where you want to go. And 4, to help you develop a daily action plan to help you be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have anything you desire. So be sure to go to our website, www.herbertharris.info, and you'll see a little thing, James, you'll see a little button there that says New You for the New Year Success Bundle. Click on it, and believe me, you will be investing in yourself to create the new life for you, to help you be whatever you want to be this year, to help you do whatever you want to do this year, to help you go wherever you want to go, always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is. Let us sing our way on out now, thanking each and every one of you for being here, thanking you for the badges you have purchased, thanking you for your attention, and imploring you to share this broadcast with at least 3 other people. Make some comments on the Instagram and on YouTube, and direct message me, DM me if you would like to be a part of this Monday reading where we'll read from portions of the 12 Universal Laws of Success. I'd love to be able to pass the baton to you so that you can start to create your own version of the 12 Universal Laws of Success by learning, practicing, and mastering the skills. And so it is. All right, folks. See you next Monday for Motivation Monday. Be sure to join us on Wednesday at 8 a.m. for Talks with Dr. J, and on Friday for Fantastic Friday. All kinds of goodies. Always at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have anything you desire. Always knowing that the best is